Jaja God. On the wall and on the seat for that one, and the maths brain them help me. Please. Watch this now. Jamaica is set to receive a full US $150 million payout under its World Bank catastrophe bond, triggered by Hurricane Melissa meeting the parametric threshold set for payouts. The analysis by Air Worldwide Corporation, based on data from the National Hurricane Center, confirmed the storm's severity and path met the conditions for a full redemption, $150 million US. This sounds like it's apart from the $11.4 billion. You know. I'm telling you something else about the $11.4 billion that I never said in the previous video. Apart from the $11.4 billion, you know, we're still gonna receive some other money. In addition to the tropical cyclone payout, the government of Jamaica is expected to receive a second payout under its excess rainfall policy, pending a final model calculation. Excess rainfall assessment typically takes a few days longer than tropical cyclone evaluations due to the complexity of rainfall distribution and localized impacts. So still I gotta get more money apart from the $11.4 billion. Now according to Google currency converter, $150 million US is 24,040,170,000 Jamaican dollar. And that sounds like it's in addition to the $11.4 billion plus the tropical rainfall payout. Follow me again. I want to see what I talk about. Now, it was announced that each constituency, correct me if I'm wrong, but each constituency will receive $10 million for each constituency. $10 million is 630 million Jamaican dollar. Not even $1 billion, you know. 630 million Jamaican dollar. Follow me, see me. I'm telling you we're going to do some calculation today now. Now, before I go any further, let me just add this in. I'm not sure if any of you ever received anything from insurance before, but typically when you receive something from insurance, let's say you meet in an accident with your vehicle. When you receive the money from insurance, normally it's to fix the vehicle, don't it? If you want to use it to do anything else, it's up to you, but normally it's to fix the vehicle. So if you take that insurance money and don't fix your vehicle, you cannot buy the insurance after that, you know. So I would assume that the insurance money from CCRIF is for hurricane because it's hurricane insurance. So it's to repair any damages that was done by the hurricane. It would be safe to assume that, not true? So if you give out $630 million to $11.4 billion, my question is, where does the rest of the money go? Where does the rest of the money go? That is my question. That's my question. Let's do some more calculation, then we'll talk further. All right, let's focus on the $11.4 billion. I'm not even going to focus on the $24 billion, just the $11.4 billion alone I am focusing on, which is the insurance for Jamaica, right? If each constituency get $100 million, it's 63 constituency. You know how much money that is? It is $6.3 billion, which means that $5.1 billion would still be remaining if you give each constituency $100 million. Well, let me just say, none of this money, you know, none of this is in addition to the concert that they're going to be having, you know. None of this is in addition to the GoFundMe, you know. So my question is, when $10 million go to each constituency, what exactly is being done with the rest of the money? You can't tell me say it's going to be doing things that should have been done before the hurricane, you know, because it's not for those things, you know. It's for hurricane relief, you know. I'm really wondering how is it that politicians, unless me not understand politics, I'm just talk like me not understand, but how exactly do they expect for people to say that they are not dishonest? Like, where the rest of the money go? Like, and this has nothing to do with JLP or whoever is in power. If PNP didn't have power and do the same thing, it would be the same message I Jamaica push out. So nobody feel like some fight against Mr. Holness and the administration. Yeah, understand me? I say it's nothing personal against him. It's a very valid question. Where does the rest of the money go? Where money go? 10 million for each constituency. That's gonna be it. Unless there's gonna be other things where the money I go spend on we don't know about. And then remember that out of the 10 million, there are gonna be dishonest MPs. We are gonna slice piece for themselves, whether or not you don't like it. You understand? let me just say, you see, if you were ever granted any personal favors in the last election to vote, I needed to keep silent. And you should not get no assistance from nobody at all. Nobody. Hungry for kill you. Hungry for murder you, man. You don't forget no assistance from nobody at all. Selfish humans, man. Look what you have done. My God have mercy. So now I think it's kind of evident why we are all being told that anyone who spreads misinformation will face consequences. Now, you notice what I did? I ensured that I got all this information from credible news sources. And a CVM TV posts up one about 150 million. And a CCRIF website posts up the $11.4 billion. I don't know still, but like what exactly is gonna be done with these funds? What will be done? What is going to be done with these funds? Like, we know that politicians are the most honest people. But if I'm being honest, even me, Jamaica, who know what happens beyond the curtains of politics, who knows what happens after the cameras are off and nobody's around to see, even me, right now, I have been a shock. Like, a sound of slap we had. A sound of slap we had, man. No star. No, sir. No. We need answers. We need answers. And the question on top of everybody's mind right now is, where does the rest of the funds go? Where is all this money going to go? Because it would appear that not all of these funds is going to be spent in the country or to repair the country. This is why we're often threatened so much. Eh? This is why we're always, like they're always trying to put us in constant fear of prison, of death, of everything. You don't want nobody to speak, and I can see why. God Almighty. Unless I am missing something, this is nothing but wickedness. Nothing but wickedness. And it don't matter who do it. It don't matter if you're a green or an orange. It don't matter. This has nothing to do with politics right now. God Almighty, man. God Almighty. That's all I can say. Yo. Jamaica. We still are going to sleep. We still are going to sleep after watching. We still are going to sleep, not true. You know why this is being done? Because they can. They can. What are you going to do about it now? Absolutely nothing. And a bunch of surfers and idiot. Now I can see clearly why people say that politicians are thieves and criminals. Now I see clearly why people say it. Not even the $11.4 billion I could have spent for repair the country. Not even the 11.4 and have 24 billion dollars after that. We have money I go. You know there's a lot of money that can go around for everybody in Jamaica to live comfortable, and politicians still thief and whole fight and the whole will live comfortable. You know that can actually take place because we just have to accept the facts that them are going to rob we. We don't care rob we, you know, and we still live comfortable out here, you know. But we're just wicked. We're not some wicked set of people. And if we don't see that by now, something wrong with you know. And if you people are still defending PNP and JLP and make this political and politicize the whole thing, something definitely wrong with you know. Definitely wrong with you know. Yo, how do you say Jamaica paradise? Jamaica is paradise. I'm not blessed upon yourself.